this is going to be our last stitch.
All right, we're rolling.
Okay. Again, we're going to be doing here now a running horizontal mattress. Again, it's a running stitch, so we start, again, I'm right-handed, I start from the right, go to the left. It's always more efficient to make your stroke like this with the needle where possible, so you're going from a pronation to a supination position. This tends to be the most relaxing position for long-term suturing. I start back about 1/8 of an inch, pop through the skin, come up on the other side. Okay, about 1/8 of an inch back. Same scenario again. You tie it off to itself, or you can do a simple interrupted. And here I'm going to demonstrate doing a simple interrupted to start it off. 3 wraps, just like we're doing our standard simple interrupted. Pull it across, snug it up. One more. Okay, and again, notice, see how soft this skin is on this pig? That the skin is actually kind of pulling together a little bit. So when I do this now, since this is a running stitch, I want to maintain the long end here, okay, to go ahead and start my actual running stitch. What I need to do here is I need to pull the knot either to one side or the other side. So here I'm actually pulling the knot to the far side, and I then need to anchor that knot so it stays on that side. So what I do here is I go about 1/4 of an inch on the skin surface, I go through the skin, come up directly opposite, okay, pop through, and that is now anchored the skin at this point. If I just go ahead and started doing my stitch, I might have had a scenario where the knot could slide over to the other side and cause problems. So once I'm started for my running horizontal stitch, remember the horizontal stitch actually runs about 1/4 inch on each side. I'm just going to go ahead and start doing my horizontal mattress stitches. So basically go on one side, pop up directly opposite. Again, I'm shooting for about 1/8 of an inch back from the edge, our standard distance pretty much, for the most part. And so I'm just going to keep doing horizontal mattresses without stopping. If this was a single one, I would go back and tie it off here. But now, since it's a running stitch, I'm just going to keep going ahead, popping through, come up the other side. Again, try to be the same distance back from the edge and all of it, so it's nice, clean looking. Okay, going to pull ahead about 1/4 of an inch, pop there, come out the side, turn the skin up a little bit so I'm not going to be damaging any underlying tissue or stabbing the patient in any manner. I'm just going to run along the edge. Pretty much same routine, just keep repeating the same pattern that I have of doing the horizontal mattress. So I've done the horizontal mattress. I'm going to snug this up a little bit, and here I'm going to hold a line again in my whole hand to give me tension. I'm going to go back to each side and pull up each side a little bit so it's nice and snug. Okay, I want to make sure I don't pull too tight here because the skin is very soft on this pig, and you can see it bunching up there a little bit. So I'm going to be careful as to how tight I pull this. But as I pull it through, I've snugged it up, okay? And I'm going to maintain a tension here now because I can see it's buckling there a little bit, so I'm not going to go much tighter than this. So I'm going to back up to my 3 wraps, okay? Let go, feed my thumb and index finger up, and I can tie this off to itself. I'm going to reach across the other side and tie it off actually on the other loop and pull it across. And that gives me some additional strength going across the incision line to make sure that what's going to work is going to actually hold. And see, that was a little bit too loose. 3 wraps, again, freeing up the area. Grab it, keep tension on it, okay, everything's nice and tight. Then I'm going to pull the knot off, okay, there's my small little knot loop right there at the end. Grab a hold of it there, put another one on, my 3rd one, okay, and there we are. And I can go back through. Going to play with it and make sure the edges are nice and even along the edge, slightly everted, looking nice. Make sure edges are equal on both sides, and there's my running horizontal stitch. And those are the stitches that you'll need for this quarter.